Bro, these episodes just keep getting better. Alright, so I was originally going to wait for 2 episodes to come out because there's usually not enough to talk about in each episode, because each episode is only like 20 minutes long, including the intros. But I realized, F that. I just love this show too much. So, the episode starts off basically where we ended last time, except a little bit before it. My Hero does this weird thing where it's like it shows you a little bit of last episode and then starts you off with a new episode. So yeah, that happens. Bakugo comes. He flies. I guess you could. I'm gonna call it flying because it's just easier, because it's hard to explain his jet like thing, thrusters. That's basically what they are. But so he starts flying towards Deku, and they hold hands, not in a weird way, fucking shippers. But they start like spinning in a circle, and then Deku throws Bakugo at All For One. I thought that was the most badass team up thing. If that's not in the next One's Justice, I'm gonna be very upset. Because One's Justice, if you guys don't know, I bought My Hero's One's Justice 1. They're coming out with a second one to cover the rest of the show. But I think. But anyway, so yeah, then Bakugo not only saves All Might, but I think he blew off All For One's hand. And I'm like, oh shit. Bakugo doesn't play. Bakugo's explosions could actually like kill somebody. Because from what we know about what we knew about his explosions before, is that they hurt, but we didn't know they could blow off limbs. And if they could do that to All For One, then they could murder people. Hence his name. King Explosion Murder Dynamite. I think he's gonna change it in the end. I think that would be so okay, so I thought what they were gonna do is that they were gonna reveal that he's actually been working on his name during the whole time, because All Might is on. They're both on the ground. Killshot reveals what we knew already, that he saved Bakugo. However, apparently it's explained that Killshot only helped, and that Bakugo's, I guess, explosions saved him. Weird way to explain that, but you know, it's whatever. And All Might holds out his hand and it says like, King Explosion Murder Dynamite, take my hand. And I'm like, and I wish that they pulled something where it's like Bakugo actually changes his name to be a lot more friendly. Because let's be real here. Let's be real. Bakugo's opened up a bit. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. He got more sensitive. Like, he's fucking smiling too. Like he holds All Might's hand, and I don't know, but oh yeah, All Might puts a part of what was it, Olympus? The robot thing that he was holding. I don't know why he did this though. Um, and Bakugo actually started smiling, like genuinely, and it's crazy, dude. I was like, damn, bro. Um, but then Bakugo starts flying towards All for One again because he's not done, and then he he pens up enough explosion, and it sends All for One flying into a pit. Bro, Bakugo's a lot stronger than I thought. I honestly think if him and Deku ever fought, I think Deku would lose. Honestly, that's the at the point where Bakugo is right now. But All for One continues to try to go after Deku, and I found it funny. Bakugo's like, "What am I still a second character or some background character, something like that? I don't know." Um, and then he continues to and the Bakugo starts blasting, flying towards All for One final time. And then we get this monologue that All for One is doing, and he's like, "Oh, so you're like my brother. You remind me a lot of my brother." And I was so fucking scared because usually when All for One does a monologue like that, that usually means that he's about to win. And I'm scared. I'm so scared for Bakugo. Even though I don't think he dies, based off the little that I've been spoiled about My Hero, I don't think he's gonna die. I think he lives till the end. I don't know. But that's the only thing that I don't know. Because a lot of the promotional art shows him and shows most of the class, but like art is art, so it's like it can't really. It might not even depict reality, so I don't know. But I'm super nervous. But I don't remember the guy's name, but All for One like calls out how like my brother Benko, something with a B, and then Bakugo, the mad lad is like, "Are you an idiot? My name is Bakugo Katsuki." And that's how the episode ends, and it's fucking hilarious, dude. It made a lot of people might be thinking I'm cringe for laughing at that, but it was just so funny that he actively is like clowning on like the devil. Like I think it's confirmed that because even in the anime, I thought it was just like songs because I like nerdcore music. Because every All for One song mentions about like him being the devil, but I forget that in the anime and manga he actually is considered the devil. Crazy. Oh, um, also Bakugo when he blasts All for One into the hole, he says, "I'm the final boss," and I was like, "Damn, bro, don't get too confident now, because overconfidence killed you." But you know, notable scenes is we get to see all over the world. Before Bakugo actually saves All for One or All Might, we get to see this really cool scene. I like that they include these scenes of people who are watching the live stream of the fight and they're like actively praying. And I think this is more symbolism and not like an actual thing, but you could see, I think their prayers going out their mouth because they're like a puff of like, what would you call it? Steam? Is it steam whenever you breathe like in wintertime and it's just like you could see their breath as if it was like wintertime. But I think there was more symbolism that that's their hopes and prayers. And then Bakugo came and saved him. Which I think that that's awesome symbolism. I think they're trying to say that Bakugo is essentially what's the thing when you're like the next of God? The Holy Ghost. And Bakugo would literally be considered the Holy Ghost because he died but then came back. And there's just a lot of there's a lot of symbolism, right? There's a lot of symbolism with Bakugo, you know, coming in and saving as people are praying All Might win or get saved. I think that's really cool. If that's true, good on the creators for doing symbolism. If not, that I'm schizophrenic. Or I just made like one of the best connections ever. It's kind of like the reverse of Satan. He started off from the bottom, being angry and he started off being angry and envious, and then he rose to the top and is now. I honestly think he's one of the more powerful heroes, if not the most powerful. And this is not glazing. This is not glazing. I'm just saying that his explosion can knock back All for One, who has literally every power in the book. I'm just saying. But overall, this episode, I fucking love this episode, dude. This is gonna be our first 10 out of 10. Oh shit, it might be our first 10 out of 10. There's literally nothing I would change about this episode. It's literally a 10 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10. The stakes were high. It had me scared for the characters because Bakugo still has his chest skin exposed, so it's like, you know, any moment All for One could just punch a hole through Bakugo and it'd be over. There's no saving him because Killshot's dead, or is weakened, I should say. I think he's dead. But yeah. This episode was just so fantastic, dude. These are the episodes that I watch MHA for, and why MHA is my favorite anime. But yeah, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Yeah, I'll see you guys literally Saturday or sooner. But yeah, see you guys.